Hello, hello, hello. Happy almost 2023. With the new month and the new year coming up, it's the perfect time to set our intentions. I personally love doing this. I love the process. As you all know, I'm mainly a digital planner. And this year, for many reasons, I decided to begin my year bullet journaling. One book and pen are enough. We are not going to be designing some very beautiful bullet journal with Pinterest vibes. We are making ready a simple bullet journal for a commoner like you and me. Let me know in the comments if you have ever tried bullet journaling and if you are bullet journaling and what was or what is your experience. So I got this beautiful dotted book from Amazon. It came a little damaged, so I decided to fix the cover by adding a sticker here. About this notebook, it's by Factor Notes. I simply love the designs and quality of their products. Since I'm not really experienced with bullet journaling, I decided to keep this very simple and easy to use. First, to begin with, I left the first page empty because you know how weird first pages are. They never are in sync to the rest. I'm thinking I will glue these pages together so that I can start the book strong. Next is my welcome page for my new companion 2023. Just trying to send some love and comfort considering our long journey ahead. I add a beautiful hello. Trying out some fake calligraphy here. Always loved how gorgeous it looks. Below that, I write the year 2023. I chose to make this at the top of the page because below I have decided to write my word for the year. If you're wondering what is the significance of having a word for the year, then check out this video right here in the I section. I'll also put the link in the video description. I've explained it in detail in that video. My word for 2023 is focus. If you have watched my previous video, you already know this. Anyway, I'm thinking of writing one or two quotes, focusing on focus right below. Let's see how that turns out. Please note that this page is just for aesthetic purpose. One does not need to create this page if they do not wish to or they do not want to. Going to the next page, I have the index. All pages in this book will be numbered and updated here, chapter-wise, just like a regular textbook. I think the left side should be enough, so maybe I will add something to the right page later. Let's see. Next, we have the future log. This is where I will note down in advance anything I need to do in a particular month. I will be using both the pages. I'm dividing each page into 6 sections, since I'm assuming I won't be having too much to put in here. That way I can see the whole year at one glance. It kinda looks too boxy to me, but that's alright. There are no take-backs with pens, just like in chess. We got to live with it. Our next section of pages are reserved for some collections. This one collection I'm really excited to add this year is 23 things to do in 2023. It sounds so exciting already. I was an idiot to never have done this earlier. I'm going to fill in 23 experiences that I would like to have this year. One thing that pops into my head is running a 5K marathon. I have done it earlier, but I would like to improvise and do better this year. And in the coming years, I would like to increase the number of miles. Who said 30 would be old? Next collection on this side, I am not sure as yet. I'm thinking I will note down the books I read this year, or maybe a YouTube and Instagram tracker. I'm not sure as yet and I don't want to make a hasty decision, so it can wait. Writing the word January in a way that looks fancy to me. And instead of drawing a calendar, I'm keeping it super simple like write a carol. the developer of the bullet journal. Simply writing the dates on the left and the initials of the days of the week on the right. The empty space is to write down anything important for any day. On the right page, we are going for major tasks for the month. Let's divide the tasks into personal and business so we won't ignore one over the other. And the second half of the page, I will decide later. Next, we have the brain dump. I honestly don't know how much I will be using this, but there are always times where I want to note down something, I want to write down something, and I got to search for a place first. So I think this will come handy in such situations. I can always note down stuff here and then migrate them to where they belong if they're that important. Next, we have the daily log. I'm making this spread for 1 week. I have added 1st January to the week, otherwise it would have felt left out, hanging with December, and I don't like hurting anyone. I'm dividing both pages into 4 sections each so I can have the whole view of the week at one glance. Writing the date and day on the top of each section, I get the idea of creating another tiny division in each division. Since I take chess classes, I can note down the class meetings here in this section. So it's easily visible to me and I would not have to search for important meetings in my to-do list. Let's see how it works for 1 week. I'm only making 1 week's spread now, and depending on how this works out, I'll make the next week's spread at the end of this week. I like it simple, black and white, but I think I'm going to go back and add some color to the first page. A flower in purple and just highlighting the year too. Yeah, now it looks perfect to me. I like it better. Also added a yellow line at the end of every week, so it's easier to notice the start and end of the week in my monthly glance. Yeah, that's it. It may look like I have done a lot, but I haven't really, because I'll be using just the monthly log and the daily log on a regular basis, on a daily basis. The other collections, I'll use them whenever the need be. Now let me show you a flip through my beautiful bullet journal.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
If you have not bullet journaled earlier, you can begin with me starting 2023. Check out the YouTube channel Bullet Journal for more insights. Wonderful channel, trust me. Ryder Carroll, the designer of the bullet journal method, was diagnosed with ADD, attention deficit disorder, and when he was in college, he was looking for a system to overcome and go past his learning disabilities, and that is when he designed this, the bullet journal. I think that's enough information for today. If you like this video, you may be interested in this video right here, where I talk about my journey to journaling, how and when I started journaling, and I also give some very important pointers on how to journal effectively. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.